Welcome back, everybody, to Nino Kuni. We're here with a smiley face over Mr. Drippy. God only knows why the dude's smiling. Freak of nature, bouncing off the walls like a little child. We have to venture to the deep dark wood and meet the old man of the woods because we have a bum gatekeeper who won't open the freaking gate because he's heartbroken and sad. This is like a apple core evil demon, so I guess we'll go fight him. What's up, bro? Meet my stick. It's a sleepy fowl. What? It's like an owl mixed with a sleepy? What? I can't wait till I get my Pokemons in this game. Really quite hoping that that happens soon. I don't think I can afford much longer without another companion. And I really don't want Oliver to get tired out because he gets so freaking tired after every battle. I think that maybe a little friend who could take the brunt of the damage for him would make him a little less winded. This is like this world pretty dry. Oh my god, it's a fat rat. Disapprove, disapprove, disapprove. You know, leveling is a huge... What is this thing? A roly snake? Let's fight him. Leveling's a huge thing in most RPGs, and I'm not one to grind out levels. It's an Ouroboros. Ouroboros, he's from Resident Evil. This is the... Guess how it started. He thought it was just like a nice little fun, friendly snake eating himself, but then by consuming his own flesh, he created a illness virus that spread across the millions and plagued everyone. Okay, anyways, I was trying to say was that JRPGs have a really, a knack to make you grind, and I don't like that. I like battle systems. I have no problem battling, but I want, like, challenging battles and fun battles and battles that mean something. I really don't like the idea of grinding out battles. I wish there was a JRPG that could achieve that. I have yet to see one that does it well. A little history about me and JRPGs. I liked Final Fantasy a lot when I was younger. I feel like the appeal has died down as I've grown, whether that's because they're more boring now. Where am I going? This map seems strange. Because they're more boring now, or because I've outgrown them, or because other games have captured my interest that didn't exist back during the times of the older Final Fantasies. I don't know. I also really like the Tales series. I beat Tales of Symphonia. I got pretty dang far in Vesperia. I also played a bit. That guy is fast as heck. I also played Abyss, and some others, but
let's do it.
Even those seem to... Oh, he has the upper hand. Even those seem to drag on after a little while. This guy is freaking tough, which I don't like. I wish there was a way to make them, like, feel 100%. Like, every moment was meaningful. I don't know if that makes any sense. I know people love long games, but I feel like if you could take a 50-hour JRPG and condense it to 25, it would be a much better game. Anyways, enough about that. Do I have any bread? I should probably eat some bread soon, guys. White bread to heal your soul. Strange theories here in this other world. Where is the Old Woods? The Man of the Old Woods. I'm guessing that the Man of the Old Woods is this creepy tree. The one I keep seeing in screenshots, and he was also at some point in the cutscene, I believe, or something in the game. Alright, let's attack this minor bird. He's not very minor. He does a heck of a lot of damage. The art style is great. I love his angry face down there. Oliver's angry face. You see that? Looking ferocious, but then after the battle's over, he's like, no, I'm tired. Sweepy time for baby Oliver has overalls. Alright, Mr. Drippy, what do you think about that? Let's ask Mr. Drippy how he evaluates our progress at this point. What's up, dude? Ain't see the old man of the woods for a while. I wonder how he's getting on. Alright, well, we about to go find out, hopefully. Uh-oh. Evil Leaf, brother. Person. The Sleepy Fowl. These guys are sweet. I can't wait to see what my first familiar is like. I've kind of stayed pretty dark on the game. I checked out a demo way back at E3, but since then I didn't play the demo. I haven't seen much because I wanted to kind of keep the magicalness of it special for me and keep it secret. And so far it's delivering. It's a really, really kind of fun, like I said, unique take. This overworld reminds me so much of Tales, but the game obviously is very different. Now we get to fight a fat rat for the first time. Boom, baby, chicka wow. It's a rhinosaur. It's like a freaking... I thought it was a rat, but I'll take a rhinosaur. What does Mr. Drippy do? Is he just here for moral support? Is he just chilling or what? Okay, I think you need to use some provisions, dude. Eat up, man. So the menus pause in weird ways. The menus pause when you like select a target, when you pick a provision, but they don't pause when you're just scrolling through the wheel. So you kind of have a strange mix of complete live action with a little bit of a pause. There's no way to stop the action as it's going on, like when you're doing attacks and things. So it's kind of a strange hybrid of a lot of different RPG battle systems all mixed into one. Now, eventually, I'm hoping we'll get some giant flying mecha or flying dragon or something to make this map travel easier, as is par for the course for these kind of games. But right now, we're just Oliver and Drippy fighting against these fat rhinos. Rhino dinos, oh my, doing a magic roly-poly attack. Supposedly, you can dodge things, physically dodge without dice rolls, if you move out of the way of an attack at the right time. Which I'm interested to see how that works. Right now, these guys are casting such basic things, I don't know that I can dodge, especially without any familiars. But once I acquire that, we should be in good shape. Alright then, around the bend. It's another one of these. We've seen him before. Ruff the wild lion dog got his hair in a big fat puff. Attack! So when you attack it, it keeps his meter queued for a little bit of time, I guess. It does basic attacks for like 10 seconds or whatnot. And then Oliver gets sleepy on us. What a baby. Level up though. I'll take it. Woo! Our magic book, unfortunately, isn't granting us any magic spells as of yet, like attack spells, but here's the entrance to our first area, the deep dark wood. Look at that, it's a waystone, they're useful. A waystone? Yeah, man, they're these ancient stones, you see. You can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, man, because they're crawling with horrible beasties, isn't it? They are? That sounds kinda scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Alright, so typical convention of we can only heal up and save at magic floating coffins in the forest. As opposed to world map, you know, save anywhere. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto, next stop, the old man of the woods. Good on you, Drip Drip. Let's save. Woo. Everything is completely saved up. And we save over. I've always thought that the PS3 UI for saving was strange. I don't know. That they have a system level save. I don't know if that's a positive or negative, it just always has seemed odd to me. Follow Mr. Drippy, he's the magic star. Let him guide us to the old man. Hopefully he's not very far. Rhyming through the wilderness, Oliver makes a trail. Watch out for that giant tiger before he bites her tail. A poem by Ronald.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Yes! Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is I like this guy's duck lips. I will just point out this talking tree is 1 in a million with his freaking ginormo lips. The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers! So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Ho ho ho, I am not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. And the page just falls out of the sky like a freaking gift from the heavens above. That's what I'm talking about. And Oliver transforms into Ash Ketchum with a wave of a wand, summoning Pikachu from the ethereal plane beyond our very reach. You received a page. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mon. Just give Form Familiar a go, will ya? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we pull out of the ground or thin air or sky or wherever this is going to come from. Form Familiar.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
And we've summoned a tiny orange man. So this is a familiar, huh? What's his name? And he'll be coming with us? He looks like me if I was made of tangerines instead of DNA or flesh or something. Like he's Oliver reincarnated as an orange with a sword. Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier. And it here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? His name is Mighty. I don't like that name. I talked about not changing names, but we're going to call this guy, Cubert, because that's what he reminds me of. But we're going to spell it out phonetically, because this is, like, ancient times. And I think that everyone will appreciate Cubert. Cubert, what is up? Are you sure you want to call the Might Cubert? Absolutely. Oliver, we cannot let you... this is not his voice. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. Ba-da-ba-ba! Oh, yeah. Do I get a second or what? Tidy, that's the most useful spell there is for wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Oliver's a little kind of a wimp. Next, I give you the gift of the blazing inferno fireball. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flipping hate fire, mon. Even old tree face here is scared of fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. You receive fireball. All sorts of presents. It's Christmas morning for Oliver. No, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu.
While a spell like Healing Touch could be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day.
I apologize if I get these voices confused, and I'll get them down, don't worry. I'm doing my best to make sure I establish a very strong personality for each character since there's so much dialogue. Oh my. It's a Psyduck. I told you this Pokemon.
Oh. Huh? Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Oh yeah, I think that I want him to smile at the stars. Teeny Bopper A and Teeny Bopper... Teeny Bopper A? Really? That doesn't seem like it makes sense with the context of this game or the what?
Righto, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting.
Alright. So, we're gonna go pick out our one familiar. We can either fight with Oliver or Cubert. Looks like Cubert is a master of wind battles and terrible with water. That's because he is a fire-based Pokemon.
Here goes.
See, he even has a Pokeball. Let's send him into the fray, shall we? Alright, see that circle? That's your familiar stamina gauge. It shows you how much longer you can... Okay. So they have their time-based familiar... Okay, so I guess when we get more, we'll be switching them in and out based on how long they can fight for. So depending on who's better at like special attacks or certain things, we'll be flipping them around, which could make the battles very cool. I've heard that the battle system gets pretty deep and pretty awesome. If he's too tired, he can't fight. Call him back. Alright, what else should we know? That's his sign. They have signs too, I see. Okay. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4. Sun, Moon, Star, and Planet. The other ones get on better, alright. So that's like, I believe it's like a rock, paper, scissors system. So my guy's a sun, it looks like, and I don't know what sun beats yet, but I'm guessing like sun beats star, star beats moon, something like that. Just like spells they cost MP to use, you can see the cost written next to them, okay. A barrage of random slashes, alright, so now we're actually going to use some MP. You and your familiar share MP and HP, whoa. We're bound at the soul by an ethereal life connection. If a familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's me that will suffer. Well, that's unlucky. Like real children, the parents always cry when the kids cry. Crikey, this is a long old lesson. Let's finish them. All right. Swap with him regularly. Press L1 to swap. Okay. All right. So do this magic attack. Ooh, baby. It's getting some pretty action here. I like that. Teeny boppers. I will bop your face off. All right. Regular attack. Go for it. Bam. Keep it up, dude. Let's go, Cubert. Let's go, Cubert. Take this guy out. Take him. Take Cubert. Yes, alright. So now I can swap and be Oliver for a second. We'll cast Fireball on the Teeny Bopper. Bam. And we finished the battle. Oh my god, this just got so much better. Thank god they gave it to us. I was worried we were going to go a couple hours just whacking away with that wand. But now things are pretty sweet. The familiars level up. Again, they can evolve later on. Seems like things are going to get real fun real fast. Good work, Cubert. You've already leveled up.
So you know now how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself.
I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. And Cubert's proud of himself, too, as he jumps inside my chest cavity.
Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage.
Inside my ribs?
In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats.
Oh, he gets to sit in my stomach, chest area, and eat candy all day. What a freaking life. And then do fun battles. I want this guy's job.
There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's other ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy. Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweeties, though they'll only end up getting full up. Adoration and moderation, that's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars and take it from there, ain't it?
The creature cage? Got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. The creature cage? Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. We had something we wanted to ask you, your trunkiness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see?
Broken-hearted, you say? Shadar's evil spread still further, so you will be needing...
That we will, your Okitude. That's quick you are. You still got it, ain't you? Ho ho ho, patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere.
Crikey, you're not going lost it, have you?
Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all.
Ah, while I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. What? I did mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go... Mr. Drippy, we should help both... Oliver, causing trouble already, dude. Just keep your mouth quiet. He gave us those spells, didn't he?
Ah, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man.
All right, I'll get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need us for?
Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see.
The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow?
I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties.
Well, that's no good, is it? We better have you sort him out then, eh? The guardian, he sounds kind of tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie, but you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're gonna take down Shadar, you can't back out a bit of a light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it.
How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood beyond the whispering waterfalls. I wish you luck.
Bow to the master, bow to the chef. Kiss the girl on your left. Okay. First spell is now familiar as you're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, Dolly boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, come on, now listen up. If you look in the man cave, friends and familiars, we can look at them and blah, 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 blah. Now you're still new to this wizarding lock, so there's a limit to what you can do, ain't it? But keep fighting monsters and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new mates before long and all, so be sure to take a closer look at them like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Friends and familiars, family and buds. And now we have won the day. Acquiring our newfound friend, Mr. Cubert, with his freaking attack of, what are his tricks? I like how they're called tricks here. Alright, so at level 10 you learn Smash Hit, Ray of Light, Pebble Pelt, Sandblast, got this. He's a freaking proper Pokemon, I tell you, this guy's pretty darn awesome. Very excited to have this, and what is it? He has a miracle move, Slash Dance? I don't even know what that is. Sure, we'll figure it out soon, but again, the game has already gotten a lot awesomer this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying the game, hope you're enjoying my narrative voices, and hit that like button, add your favorites if you're enjoying and want to see more. I will continue this mini Let's Play very soon. Till that time, though, guys and girls, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.